All right, welcome back to Chris Can Cook. Today I'm gonna walk you through making dehydrated orange peel, candied ginger, Togarashi, and Furikake. And we're gonna take this watermelon and we're gonna make it dang delicious with all those ingredients. First, I'm gonna show you how to do the dehydrated orange peel. So all you're gonna do is just get your oranges. I'm gonna do 5 oranges and we're just gonna peel them. And you see, you don't wanna get any of the white, you just want orange. So when you're using your peeler, just don't push real hard, just let it slide right through. And this is really quick and easy to do, you just kinda. All right, now that we've got all of our orange peel prepared, we're gonna lay them out on a wire rack on a sheet tray. And once we get that done, we are gonna pop them in a 200-degree oven for an hour or 2. And then we'll take them out and see how they are. They should be nice and dry and crispy. Now that our orange peel is in the oven, we have all this fruit left. We don't wanna waste it. So you could either make orange juice and drink it, or I'll show you how to make supremes for the kids to eat. So you're just gonna take your ends and cut your ends off so you get a nice wheel there on both ends. And then you just take your knife and you follow along the edge of the fruit, and you can see where the pith's coming off. So you just follow right along the pith like that. And then these would be great. You could put them in salad, feed them to your kids, whatever you like to do. You put them on a dessert, and then you just kind of cut them out like that and they'll fall out. And they're beautiful little supremes is what they're called. All right, it's been 2 hours since we've started our orange peel. Here it is what it looks like when it comes on out. You'll see it becomes dry and brittly. That's what we're looking for later in the recipe when we make our Togarashi. Now we're gonna grind the orange peel. Dang, that smells good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. All right, now it's time to toast our nori. Got a hot skillet here, and we're just gonna toast it real quick on both sides. You can see it's starting to get kind of glassy looking. It's gonna be crispy. This one's real pliable. This one will break up nice and easy now. Okay, so we got one toasted. Set it over here, let it cool. Then we're gonna toast another one. We're gonna do 2. This recipe will have 4. I've already done 2, and these are the last 2, just to show you how to grind it. All right, now that we have our toasted nori, we're just gonna take and roll it up. See how crispy, crackly, crunchy that is now? Before it was real pliable. Now it's gonna be really fragile and crispy. So I'm just gonna cut up the middle like this, and then cut across. Just gotta get it into smaller pieces, so that way when we roll into our spice grinder, it'll flake up real quick and easy. And now we got it all cut up, we're just gonna add it to our spice grinder. It doesn't matter if we still have a little bit of orange peel in there or not, it's going in the same recipe. In this part of the video, we're gonna be making Togarashi. The ingredients you're gonna need are 1/2 cup Korean chili flakes, 1/4 cup Thai chili flakes, 1/4 cup ground orange peel, 1/4 cup white sesame seeds, 1/4 cup black sesame seeds, 1/4 cup ground ginger, 1/4 cup fried garlic, 1/4 cup toasted and ground Szechuan peppercorns. So when you're making the Togarashi, this is a very aggressive seasoning, Japanese seasoning that you can use for seasoning rice, noodles, soups, whatnot. It's also good for seasoning red meats, dark meats, steak, duck, lamb, goat, stuff like that. No mess, no fuss. There we go. A little bit of a mess, but not too bad. You can put your lid on this. Once it cools off, you can hold that for a month or 2. I love cooking and eating, so I made a big batch. All right, so now it's time to make our crystallized ginger. First, you got 2 big large hands of ginger. Just gonna break them into manageable pieces that we can peel. Get these little nubs, just take them off if you can. Easier to peel. Everybody says it's easier to peel ginger with a spoon. I don't believe them. This is how you do it. Use a peeler, T-shaped peeler. Really easy to peel. All right, now that we have all our ginger peeled, it's time to slice it. We're gonna slice it probably about an 1/8 inch thick. Coins, nice and uniform, so that they cook nice and evenly. All right, now it's time to simmer our ginger for a 1/2 hour, just to tenderize it slightly. and make it a little bit less pungent. All right, now it's time to make our furikake. Furikake is a Japanese seasoning also used for seasoning rice, noodles, and white fish, chicken, and those kind of things. The ingredients you're gonna need are half a cup white sesame seeds, half a cup black sesame seeds, quarter cup toasted ground bonito flake. These are dried bonito flakes. Quarter cup toasted ground nori, eighth of a cup powdered ginger, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon granulated sugar. Now it's time to throw together our furikake. First, we're gonna toast our black sesame seeds, our white sesame seeds, and our powdered ginger. We're gonna toast these until they become nice and fragrant. Smell that. Smell that. That is delicious. Now we're gonna add our toasted nori and our toasted bonito flake. Give it another toss. It's already all toasted. It's gonna get it nice and evenly distributed here. And then we're gonna turn it out onto our paper towel over here and season it further. Now that we got this all toasted and mixed together, it's time to season it. We're gonna season it with about a teaspoon of salt, and the same with sugar. About a teaspoon of sugar. And once you got that ready, you're gonna put it into a mason jar, and it's gonna be ready to go. Now that our ginger is simmered for a half an hour, it's time to get it out of that water and let it drain. Now that our ginger is strained, we have all this liquid left over. Don't discard this. Use it for making tea, making your favorite cocktail, whatever it might be. It's still delicious. Now we're gonna make our simple syrup to finish cooking our ginger. This is 1.5 cups of sugar and 1.5 cups of water. Now we're gonna stir together our water and sugar till it just dissolves on medium-high heat. And as it starts to dissolve, we're gonna grab our ginger and we're gonna add it to the pot. Now that we have our ginger in the pot with the sugar and water, we're gonna bring this up to a simmer and we're gonna let it simmer and cook down to form a syrup. Now that we have our ginger cooked down in our simple syrup, it's become nice and syrupy. Took about an hour. We're gonna drain that off really well. We're not gonna discard that syrup. No, no, no. That's gonna be delicious in your teas, in your alcoholic beverage of choice. Moscow Mule, be fantastic. All right, now that we got it all in there, we're just gonna coat it with that sugar. Then we're just gonna lay them out on a tray to dry overnight. Now it's time to cut up our watermelon. You're gonna cut off the ends so you get 2 flat surfaces. I'm gonna stand it up on end, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start peeling it down to the flesh. All right, now that we've got our watermelon all set, it's time to cube it up. So I'm gonna show you how to clean a dragon fruit. It's very simple, kind of similar to cleaning a watermelon, but different. So you're gonna cut the ends off, same, but instead of standing it up and peeling it like this, the dragon fruit, if you just take and make an incision like that, it just peels right off and you get the fruit. Okay, that's beautiful. Skin's beautiful, look at that. And then we're gonna cut this up into nice chunks, bite-sized chunks also, for our salad, watermelon salad. First, we're just gonna place a little bit of watermelon on the plate. Then we're gonna add a little bit of our dragon fruit. Make it look nice, appetizing, delicious. These are slippery, be careful. Slippery when wet. Now we're just gonna finish seasoning it. A little bit of our furikake for a smoky flavor from the bonito. On the other side, We're gonna do our fiery Togarashi, which is nice and spicy, from the Korean chili flakes and the Thai chili flakes. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of fresh basil. Let's do nice chunks, make it look pretty. Pretty food tastes better, in my mind. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of our crystallized ginger that we've made to top it off. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy your fresh watermelon salad with friends and family. Dang, that's delicious.